I have two daughters. One is a pre-Olympic skier who can seem to do no wrong. The other is precisely the opposite. I feel so sorry for her because she lives in her sister's shadow. Worse, my pre-Olympian is 3 years younger, yet somehow life is just a breeze for her. She gets perfect grades, is popular in school, pretty, gets tons of unsolicited attention, and already has colleges talking to her. My older daughter has really become a recluse of sorts. It seems to her, and even those of us watching, that whatever she tries just doesn't go well for her. I'm emotional and unsure what to do for her. Please help, and thank you for what you're doing.
You really have to be careful here. You have labeled your children. I can see it in just the way you phrased the letter. You've got to stop that right now. Your daughter, just because she's not the second daughter, just because she's not an Olympian, doesn't mean that she can't have successes. Just because she's maybe not as outgoing or doesn't have the same popularity and charisma as your first daughter, doesn't mean that she can't have successes. There are different personalities. And if nothing else, she can have success in telling her story about what it's like to live with this particular circumstance. Not only that, I think you need to challenge her to use the friendly, loving competition of her sister in a safe environment in your home to motivate her to find her place. And you need to be instrumental in helping her do that. I think you need to think about what are her skills. And look, I don't care if it's twiddling her thumbs. I don't care if you don't value the skills that she has. This is where you need to be really careful. I don't even care if the world doesn't so much value what her strengths are. Find her strengths, Mom. Because you cannot just go ahead and accept that she's going to be this miserable failure because the world's giving her that message. You have to be the one who believes in her. I was just this morning answering a questionnaire for a woman on Facebook who's a friend of mine. Her daughter has a project she's doing on leadership, and she asked me who in my life told me that I would be a leader. And I can tell you, it was my mother. And I remember her telling me that. And she had no reason at all to tell me that. But she told me that. What we hear from our mothers matters so much. You have to be the one mom. You have to be the one that believes in her no matter what. Please do this. I think it's really important. Thanks, producer Jason.